Why, hello people, what's up? So I received my gear for my my new computer. The only problem is I don't have the case yet. The case should arrive most probably tomorrow by the end of the day. And I'm so excited, I just want to unbox it right away. But what's going to happen is I'll most probably be able to at least start assembling the motherboard and stuff like that. So what's in the box? So first of all, this is going to be my I don't know why they wrapped it with a little thing. This is going to be my cooler. So it's a liquid cooler by Corsair. So it's the H150i Pro RGB, which I don't care about. I'm most probably going to disable any RGB. And then my RAM, I went with some Ripjaw V. This is DDR4 3600, I think. Yep, 3600. So I'll only have two DIMMs of 16 gigs to bring it up to 32 gigs. But at any time I could slop another two DIMMs, and then I'd be up to 64. But I can go up to 128 if I need to. This is my power supply, so it's a EVGA 750 G3. So these are efficiency of 80 plus, so they're very good power supply. They're fully modular, so it helps for the power, the cable management. So this is going to be my main drive. This is a MP600. So that too by Corsair. So this is a generation 4 PCIe and VMe. So it's got sequential read of 4,950 megabits per second and writes of 4.2 gigabits per second. So finally be able to test my internet connection properly. And all this is going to sit in my Asus motherboard. So it's a TUF Gaming X570 Plus. So this is a really nice motherboard. And a pièce of resistance. Oh, Jesus. Da, 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 da. Oh my God. Oh, so this is the Ryzen. I don't know if you can, I guess you can't see this. I'll have to go and tap on that. Book. Focus, bitch. Not enough lighting, is that it? Too much reflection? Oh, you can't see it. Anyways, it's the Ryzen. There we go. Now we can see. It's the 3950X. So this is a beast of a CPU. So we're talking 16 cores. So it's a 16 core processor. Each core runs, I think it's a 3.5 or 3.7. Yeah, 3.5 gigahertz. And it can max boost to 4.7. So technically speaking, with a water cooler, which is what is recommended by AMD for the 3950, that's why it does not come with a cooler. All other AMD processors, I think all the other ones except for Threadripper, always comes with a cooler, an air cooler, but they don't recommend air cooling for this baby because it draws a lot of power. So power translates to heat. So this, with my cooler, I'll most probably be able to run on all cores. So all 16 cores, a good 4.4, 4.3 gigahertz. So compared to what I'm gaming and streaming on right now, my current gear is a i2600. That is a 2011 CPU. It's on a Asus P3 something Deluxe, which is a good motherboard. because it's been running flawlessly for 9 years, 9 to almost 10 years. And the only things I've upgraded in that PC was I added more RAM. So originally I only had 8 gigs, now I have 16. And it's Vengeance 1600, 3600, so that's 2000 megahertz faster. Shit. And then I added 2 SSDs in there. So I have a 500 gigabyte Samsung 850 SSD, and I got a I think it's Crucial M500 or something like that, and it's a 1 terabyte. That's my main drive on that PC right now. So what the plan is when I get my case tomorrow and I assemble this beast, what's going to happen is I'm going to be transferring the 2 SSD that is currently in that machine are going to be coming in this machine. Obviously this will be my boot drive, which is 1 terabyte of madness. So I'll be able to back up everything that is on my 1 terabyte drive, actually format it and make it a gaming drive. And after that I'm going to take my old gear, and then I'm going to slap on 4 of these guys. These are 4 terabyte red mechanical drive, but those are NAS drives. So I'm going to transform my current PC into a NAS, so a free NAS. I already have a free NAS operating, but it's a really old, and it's got 12 gigs of RAM and it's suffering. So this is going to make a very powerful NAS, because what's fun in free NAS is you can virtual machines. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to be virtualizing at least 1 machine to run my Plex media server and stuff like that. And the plan is most probably I'll have to upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM. So I'll have to rebuy RAM for that machine, because in FreeNAS there's something called ZFS, so it's a file system, and it tends to have a big cache. So it's going to grab all the RAM you have for the cache, but I want to keep some RAM for my virtual machines. And right now with 12 gigs of RAM and 3 1 terabytes, which gives me a good 1.7 terabyte that I can use for data and protected data, makes me a big fat cache, and I barely have 300 megs of RAM free at any given time. And sometimes it's so drastic that it shuts down the VM for the cache, because the cache will always have priority. So yeah, so that NAS is not going to be running a virtual machine anymore. I'm going to transfer all the content of that NAS onto the new NAS, which will have 8 terabyte roughly of space. And then what I'm going to do with my other NAS is I'm going to move it out of here and bring it to an undisclosed location where I can do some off-site backups of my NAS. So what's very important in my NAS, like pictures and stuff like that, I'll also have a copy on my other NAS. So that's the ultimate backup, to have 3 copies of a given file at the same time. So it's almost impossible to fail at that. So anywho, just a quick video, but I'm going to hold on to this video because I want to edit it on my new gear. No, you know, guess what? I'm going to edit it on my old gear, and I'll re-edit. Well, I'll edit it on my old gear, and I'll what do they call that? Transcode. There we go. I'm going to transcode on my old gear, which takes approximately, with the X264 encoder, it takes approximately twice the length of the video. So if I take a 10-minute video and I crunch it, it takes me 20 minutes. So I want to compare with this baby how fast I'm going to gain speed, because what I'm using for software only uses the CPU. So this baby can spit out 32 threads. So compared to my 8 threads, because it's a quad core with hyper threading right now, it's an Intel CPU. So it's got 4 core, 4 cores at 3.4 and the turbos at 3.8. So all core will run obviously around 3.5, 3.6, and with the threading and all that, 3.5 base clocks. I'm already 100 megahertz, but I have 12 more cores than the other guy. Or if you prefer, I have 24 more threads. So to do the math, this should spit out much faster videos. So I'm going to test that out. Most probably, if it's not tomorrow night, it's going to be Wednesday. So the plan is tomorrow I'll make a quick video where I'm going to be assembling all that together. And after that, because my case only arrives tomorrow, which is unfortunate. I bought everything from Newegg to have it all arrive at the same time. And Newegg shipped my case a day later. And I ordered that Friday. So it's unfortunate, but I love Newegg anyways, because this is very fast and everything. The only thing is there's a little dent on the corner of this box, but you know, who cares? Everything is flawless. So let's hope everything works, and we'll test it tomorrow. I think I have everything I need. I found some thermal paste that I had from Noctua, so that's the only thing I wasn't sure, because I don't think my IO comes with thermal paste in it. So I'm not sure, but anywho, this is a beast of a cooler. So it's a 360 millimeter, so it's 3 times 120 millimeter fans on it. So it should cool very efficiently. And my case is I think it's a H500 or something like that by Coolmaster. So it's a big case with 2 huge 200 millimeter fans to draw air into, and this is going to be grabbing that air and spit it out. And my video card also is going to be grabbing that cool air, and my power supply. So it's a really cool case. So that's it. So that wraps it up for now. So we have a lot of bubbles that we have to pop, and then patience to wait for tomorrow for my case to arrive, and we'll make the next video. So, and by the way, this translates into much better content, because this to game and stream is just going to be a dream PC, because I couldn't even play recent games on my old rig. I could play the games, but I couldn't stream them at the same time, because I played in 2K on top of it. So I'll be able to stream and game at the same time, obviously, I hope. And yeah, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I'm so impatient. I feel like going to get a plywood, a piece of plywood, and making my case temporarily on that, since I don't need, you know, that much air cooling, because I'm liquid cooled. I could most probably do a test bench, but you know what, I'll test my old man patience and wait for tomorrow for my case, and just assemble it once and fuck it. So let's see you tomorrow, and that's much more videos that will be coming from my gaming channel and my outdoor channel. So if you're not familiar with my outdoor channel, well, I have another channel on YouTube, because this is only on Twitch and on Facebook. But I also have a channel on YouTube, which is my adventure channel. That's when I go out and have fun outdoors. So I'm going to keep that a secret for now. Ciao.